Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ranti Sania. I am a student of Political Science at Islamic University Sunan Gunung Jati of Bandung. The Honorable Miss Meli Fauziah as an English lesson lecturer, and the Honorable all of my friends, which I hope given help by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Video, I would like to tell you about some information related to pandemic COVID-19. What impact to politics, social, and economic fields in Indonesia. Here to introduce some of the data from all the COVID-19 condition from three aspects. One of the aspect is aspect politics, social, and economic. The growing epidemic of coronavirus in Indonesia gives a collective anxiety when it reaches Indonesia lungs. COVID-19 will slowly lead Indonesia to the potential for crisis in a number of strategic lines, so that it will not rule out bringing Indonesia to the economic crisis, which will lead to a political crisis. As stated by World Health Organization, COVID-19 is a good global impact. Not only China, but several other countries as well. China has been hit with the most serious impact, and it is actually quite deep in Indonesia economic contract. At least 1% of China economic turndown was 0.2% turndown in Indonesia. It's also likely to have an economic crisis or global crisis. While governments have launched the fiscal incentive policy of the next 6 months of income tax reduction for both workers and companies to maintain their purchasing power. However, there is no definite measure of the extent to which this incentive will be able to work effectively. Moreover, the policy model is necessarily filled by segments of non-urban societies such as farmers, fishermen, craftsmen, and others. John Scott tells us that people will hate government that fail to protect their citizens, does not even rule out the possibility that people will not re-elect politicians who fail in their responsibility in the coming election. COVID-19 can just be a global pandemic. In a political context, COVID-19 is a naturally created political catastrophe, or by nature, to test the level of public trust in power stakeholders. Government openness and responsiveness will help the public to stop speculating in the midst of such dynamic circumstances. The effectiveness of government in responding to the threat of the pandemic will show how far public sympathy for power is maintained. The power will be increasingly shaped by nature. Its legitimacy is questionable. Moreover, some national political issues over the past few days have shaped that direction even more. First, the cabinet reshuffle narrative. The issue was quite chat in late February. Second, the movement of civil society is more solid and sustainable. Ripple of people's protests against power have actually grown sporadically in some areas. The student movement hashtag the reformation was corrupt in 2019 and then can be maximized as a climax. On the contrary, it is the first axis to sow the seed of the further protest. People have also become more politically intelligent, so they are more critical of issues that concern their nature. In economic aspect, first, scarce necessities of life. As we know, China is a major supplier of good things and Indonesian basic needs. Second, more unemployment. Next, food stalls and souvenir shops stopped working. Next, the manager of all travel service stopped operating. And then, income becomes particularly vulnerable when they do not work, and income does not exist and has led to much crime in society. In social aspect, first, tourist or public areas become deserted. Second, all educational activities have been shut down. And the last, religious use was forbidden in place of worship. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.